Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Ross Sturley of the Construction Marketing Awards. Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to the 20th Construction Marketing Awards. Now, this is a very different kind of presentation to the one that we anticipated, but the Construction Marketing Awards must go on. So we were amazed by the volume of entries, especially since many of the construction marketers have been on furlough during this year. But you've been exceptionally busy. And as for standards, it seems adversity breeds innovation. Construction marketers have shown incredible resolve and creativity to power onwards and upwards. And the CMAs themselves have flexed. Here we are, meeting, if not physically, to celebrate the excellence that your work has produced. And our judges meeting, usually a very passionate debate in a room, turned into a very passionate debate on a Zoom. And the accelerating online technology meant that we were able to extend interviews to more categories, to add rigour to our judging process. We're really pleased with that. We plan to hang on to that improvement and extend it into 2021. During the judging process, we've seen some incredible people doing some amazing work. I hope you enjoy seeing them this evening. And remember, you can see that work by going to the shortlist gallery on the website. And we're really delighted to have so many of you watching. Those of you watching who are on the shortlist, the finalists, remember, you've already won. Just getting on this shortlist is difficult enough. Congratulations. Now, we're proud to have, again, for this year, our chosen charity as Crash. And in a minute, we're going to hear a bit more about them. But I'll just say that while you play the games tonight that we've sent you in our email pack, we hope that you'll think of Crash and send a donation. We'll pop some instructions on the screen later so you can do it by text. But first, we're going to hear from Crash's Chief Executive, Francesca Roberts, about the great work they've been doing.
Hello, I'm Francesca Roberts and I'm the Chief Executive at Crash Charity. And we are delighted that Crash is the chosen charity at the CMA Awards today. Crash is the construction industry's charity, and what we do is that we help homelessness charities and hospices with their construction projects. Crash brings together the wonderful expertise, materials and generosity of the construction industry, and we help to focus that to help these organisations with their construction projects. For homelessness charities, we often help them with hostels, day centres, night shelters and move-on accommodation, offering people the chance to get off the street and often for the first time in a very long time to have somewhere they can call home. And for children and adults in hospices, we can offer help with a variety of aspects of the building, whether it's bedrooms or kitchens, dining rooms, or spaces that allow families to come together and spend very precious time towards the end of somebody's life. We couldn't do any of this without the industry and the incredible way that they support us. Like all of you, this has been an extremely difficult year for Crash. In terms of the donations we receive, because so many of them come from fundraising events which have had to be cancelled, we have suffered very severely. On the positive side, actually practically working with projects and helping them, I could not be prouder or more impressed by the companies who have helped us and continue to be involved, sharing their professional expertise, helping on site, completing projects. And please do go and have a look at our website so that you can see some of the work we do. I can promise you it really is tangible social impact going on right across the UK. But if you would like to help us and to keep us being in a position to continue our work, what you could do today is to make a donation. To do that, please pick up your phone, and all you have to do is to text CRASH plus the amount you'd like to donate. So for example, that might be CRASH 10 to donate £10, and then you text that to the number 70085. Text it to 70085. You will do a great deal to help so many people in our communities when they are at their most vulnerable. I cannot tell you the difference it makes, and if you could help us even in a small way, I'd be so grateful. Thank you to CMA once again, not just for supporting us this year, but for all the support over the years. And I'd like to wish the very best to all the companies who were shortlisted today for an award. Thank you sincerely on behalf of all the people that you will be helping. Thank you from me, and a big thank you from Crash.
Thanks, Francesca. And everybody, please donate to Crash. And you do that by texting Crash and the amount you want to donate in numbers to 70085. And our official charity competition in aid of Crash is Show Us Your Face. We want you to tweet us a picture of what you're doing tonight. It could be your collected Zoom, or it could just be you on your lonesome. Whatever it is, make it funny, tweet it with a hashtag CMA20, and the one that I like the best will get sent a case of Prosecco. Soon we'll get to the presentation, but first, just a couple of thank yous. First off, to our judges. They give freely of their time, quite a lot of it, to go through the stunning amount of entries that we've had this year, and to read them all through, to spend time debating with their judging colleagues as to who should be the winner. It's a really tough job, and we very much appreciate it, so thank you, judges. And thank you also to our sponsors and supporters. Some of you have been with us for many years, and we're especially grateful for your support at this time. So, we sent you an entertainment pack, and I know that in that is a sweepstake. I always enjoy that. All the finalists are listed out. You just have to choose who you think is going to win each category, and put an X against it, and you can play in your group to see who guesses the most. Have fun. Now, it's time to find out who has won the Construction Marketing Awards 2020. We have 28 categories to present tonight. Everyone has a winner, and some have high commendations. All of them get a trophy, but not tonight. But at least that means you won't leave it in a taxi later. You know who you are. Now, just to keep you on your toes, we're going to be presenting these in a totally random order. Our random number generating machine, Galahad, is going to give me a number for every category, and that's the one we'll do. So keep your wits about you, because your category could be next. And here's another idea for a bit of fun for you. Why not create your own bingo card and use the random numbers? Just write down 9 numbers between 1 and 28 and see who in your group completes your set of 9 numbers first and shouts, "Bingo!" The table leader can decide the prize. So the one that Galahad's picked to be the first category is Category 2. It's Best Product Launch. And the finalists are Tobermore, Garnalex with MRA Marketing, Hydro-Rock with Built for Marketing, Comfort Partitioning with Built for Marketing, NBS, Crown Paints with Harris Creative, and Tommy Trinder with MRA Marketing. And now we're going over to our guest presenter to tell us who's won. That's Liam Bateman of the Think Tank.
And the winner is Tobermore.
With its genuine collaboration across marketing, sales and product teams, this campaign is a superb, complete example of product development. So, Galahad, what's the next number? It's number 1. That's Strategic Planning and Management. Now, this is one of the most prestigious awards of the evening. It's the one which embodies the ideals of the Chartered Institute of Marketing. And the finalists are BMBI with MRA Marketing, De Koning with MRA marketing. Freephone with MRA marketing and Mind Made. Garnalex with MRA marketing. Comfort Partitioning with Built for Marketing. And Smart Louvre Technology with Built for Marketing. And now we're going to our next guest presenter, and that's James Ellis, Chair of the Chartered Institute of Marketing Construction Industry Group.
And the winner is Comfort Partitioning. Cheers.
With a product range architects will love, this is a clean, creative, effective campaign, brilliantly planned and executed from start to finish with fabulous results. So now, what's our next number? It's 10. That's best use of direct marketing. The finalists are Autodesk with Torpedo, Elite Systems with Harris Creative, and now we're going over to David Ing of Fabric to find out our winner.
And the winner is Elite Systems.
This is an excellent campaign with superb creative and a fantastic structure. It's so logical. It was well planned, well executed, and well measured. So now it's our next category. What's the number? It's 25. That's Small Agency of the Year. And the finalists are Built for Marketing, Refresh, Ripple, SWW Marketing, and Unhooked Communications. And to find out the winner, we're going over to Peter Ridgway, one of our judges from ACO Technologies.
And the winner is Ripple.
A young agency which in the space of a couple of years has achieved strong growth, significant market share in its core area through creatively constructive, relevant and well-targeted, nuanced design. This has been achieved largely via word-of-mouth recommendation in these tough times. These guys are certainly beginning to make waves. You having a good time? Tweet us, use the hashtag CMA20, send us a picture of what you're up to. So now, where are we going? It's number 4, best use of websites. And the finalists are Fence Safe with Harris Creative, Jackson's Fencing with Sagittarius, and now we're going over to Lucia Di Stazio of MRA Marketing to announce the winner.
And the winner is Jackson Fencing.
The judges said this was simply stunning, extremely professional and systematic with very, very solid results. Right, so what does our random number generator say is going to be after number 4? Of course, it's number 5, and that's Best Digital Campaign. And the finalists are Amber Kelly with Fabric, Business Sprinkler Alliance with Fabric, Hair Philly UK, Milwaukee with Ridgemount PR, and Redro. And now it's over to Robin Cordy of MBS to announce the winner.
And the winner is Milwaukee.
Judges said this is an exceptionally sophisticated and creative use of multiple channels with a laser-like focus on the results. So now, what's the next number? After 5? It's 6. Are these really random? Anyway, that's a new category for this year. It's Best International Campaign. And the finalists are Foster and Partners, SAS International with Built for Marketing and Ridgemount PR, Neolith with the Think Tank. And we're going over to Mike Rigby of MRA Marketing to announce the winner.
And the winner is SAS International.
Judges said this was just so neat, well thought out with great creativity, excellent structure and superb return on investment with lots of new work. So now it's number 9, Best Use of Events and Live Marketing. And the finalists in this category are CCF with one agency, NBS, and now we're going to go over again to Liam Bateman of the Think Tank to find out who's won.
And the winner is NBS.
Judges thought this was a really agile and adaptive piece of work. It's created a triumph from adversity. The numbers are superb. Right, so now we're going to number 14. That's Best Professional Services Campaign. And the finalists are White Code Design Associates with Fabric, Bureau Happold with Camargue, the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers with Ridgemount PR. And now we're going over to Kirsty Scott of Harris to tell us who's won.
And the winner is the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers.
Judges said this was simply an outstanding marketing campaign. Clear objectives, planning, audience identification, execution and measurement. And if that isn't enough, the impact of this campaign may well have saved lives. Before we go to our next category, we're going to see our first Agency of the Year video showcase. Each of the agencies shortlisted in that category is invited to produce a short video to show you how good they are. And we're going to sprinkle them through the evening, Oscar style. And here's the first. It's from Fabric. Right, I hope you're checking your bingo cards. I just have. Bingo! Might take you guys a little bit longer, but don't lose heart. Right, Galahad, what number now? Okay, 21. That's Best Low Budget Campaign. Now, this was one of the categories that had the most entries, and a lot of them were really excellent, so it's very tough to decide. But the finalists are Amber Kelly with Fabric. Business Sprinkler Alliance with Fabric. SAS International with Built for Marketing and Ridgemount PR. JP Maguire Developments with Unhooked Communications. Milwaukee with Ridgemount PR. Neolith with the Think Tank. The Institution of Structural Engineers with the Think Tank. And UK Connect with the Think Tank. And now we have Midge Meyer of Architecture Today to tell us the winner.
And the winner is Milwaukee.
The judges thought that this was really well conceived, planned and executed. Great use of research, good objective setting and great results. A creative campaign that uses multiple channels with excellent regional targeting and PPC in place. So now it's on to category number 20. That's Best Application of Marketing Technology, another new category. And the finalists are CMOstores.com with Harris, Hairphilly UK, so now it's over to my Construction Marketing Awards colleague Chris Ashworth to present this award.
And the winner is CMOstores.com.
Judges said this was a comprehensive, systematic, organised and effective campaign. It's a hugely innovative use of AI to deliver a truly personalised digital experience. Now actually, the judges found it really difficult to choose between two excellent entries, both head and shoulders above the others in this category. And so they've chosen to award a high commendation to Hairphilly. Judges felt that Hairphilly showed real flair and innovation, as well as good old traditional planning, execution and measurement. Excellent! So where are we going now? It's number 3. Back to the top of the list for best use of press and public relations. And the finalists are Bura Happold with Camargue, Group BC with Fabric, JP Maguire Developments with Unhooked Communications, RGB Building Supplies with PMW Communications, Eurocell with Refresh, SureCab with the Think Tank, the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers with Ridgemount PR. Now, once again, the judges struggled to split the top two entries and have decided to award a high commendation to Bura Happold with Camargue. This was a really thorough job with excellent sector focus, which set out to highlight expertise and did so brilliantly. Now, to tell us who's won, it's Stephen Plimmer from the Reba Journal.
And the winner is Group BC.
Judges loved this piece of work. It's got an inspiring focus on the client, really innovative, with a great client-led case study approach. They said this has real sparkle. Right, so our next random number is 8. That's another new category, that's Best Thought Leadership Campaign, which got a lot of entries in its inaugural year. And the finalists are EMBI with MRA Marketing, Redrow, and Tensar International. So to find out who's won, we're going over to our overall sponsor. That's Katie Perrin from Barber ABI.
And the winner is Tensor International.
Judges said this was a brilliantly creative campaign which found a superb way of engaging with its audience. They loved its tongue-in-cheek nature and the way it communicated complex expertise in a simple way. Put the kettle on and enjoy. And now it's category number 13. It's going to be lucky for somebody. That's Best Distributor Marketing Campaign. The finalists are Arbor Forest Products with Harris Creative, CCF with One Agency, RGB Building Supplies with PMW Communications, and Bradford Building Supplies with The Good Eggs. And we're going to find out the winner from David Ing of Fabric.
And the winner is Bradford's Building Supplies.
Judges loved this campaign, which sought to help Bradford's customers build back better. It supported their community and also delivered great trading results. Right, we're halfway through. Doesn't time fly when you're on the edge of your seat? So what's our next number? That's number 22. That's Best Mid-Range Budget Campaign. And the finalists are Freephone with MRA Marketing and Mind Made, the Heating Installer Awards with Refresh PR, James Latham with Liz Mail Consulting, and Tommy Trinder with MRA Marketing. And we're going to Mike Conway of Camargue to find out the winner.
And the winner is James Latham.
Judges thought this was a really well set out campaign. It really knew what it was trying to achieve, had a strong foundation of market research, perfectly fit for purpose. The communication was standout effective and kept clarity for a complex message across a clever mix of media. So now we're on to category number 28. Ooh, it's a favourite. This is our Emerging Talent Award for Young Marketer of the Year. And the finalists are Kirsty Osborne of Ridgemount PR, Sandra Stepniak of BES, and Amelia Spence of Fabric. Now this was a really hard category to judge, but there must be a winner, so it's over to one of our judges, Justin Ratcliffe, to find out.
And the winner is Amelia Spence.
In a really competitive category, Amelia really knocked the judges' socks off. Wow, said one of them after the interview. She is brilliant, creative, a real marketer who could work in agency or a client setting with ease, and her client testimonials were seriously impressive. So well done, Amelia, and well done to Sandra and Kirsty too. The judges liked you both so much that they've decided to award you both a high commendation. The judges thought Kirsty was sensational. Her dedication to learning and development really impressed, and her brilliant work identifying and harnessing social media influencers was best in class. Sandra has been transformational for her employer. She has single-handedly helped them understand the value of real marketing and truly embodies what these awards are really about. Now that was a fabulous category, really hard to make the decision, and really interesting and pleasing to see that all three of those finalists were put forward by their employer, not by themselves. Well done to all three. And now it's time for our second Agency of the Year video showcase. This one is from Harris.
2020, what a year. Pandemic, Lockdown and then Lockdown 2.
Tier 1.
Tier 3.
Getting to grips with the joys of Zoom, but on the bright side.
Flexible working, working from home. That's nothing new to us.
And it's not been all bad. Construction is resilient, and so are we.
We retained all our existing clients.
Gained 8 new clients across all disciplines.
Public relations.
Web development, social media and design.
We welcomed a new videographer.
And we even managed to do a virtual bake-off. Tonight, we're all celebrating together. Cheers.
As we head through the evening, everybody please remember, donate to Crash. Text Crash and the amount you want to donate in numbers to 70085. Now then, what number's next? 16. That's the Best Built Environment Member Organisation campaign. We call it BEMBO. Now the finalists are Beamer with Refresh, BMBI with MRA Marketing, the Institution of Structural Engineers with the Think Tank, the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers with Ridgemount PR. Now we're going to go to Judge Julie Mould of Competitive Advantage to find out the winner.
And the winner is Beamer.
This was a very comprehensive entry. Judges described it as an exemplar. It really shows the way for others. Brilliant. So, now where? It's number 23. That's the Best Big Budget campaign. And the finalists are Bluebeam, De Koenig with MRA Marketing, and Bradford Building Supplies with Good Eggs. To tell us the winner, here's a man who knows all about big budgets. It's Richard Watkins.
And the winner is Bradford Building Supplies.
They've won again. This was a really engaging campaign. Judges loved the creative and the timing. It was absolutely spot on for the market. One said, I can't get that tune out of my head now. That's radio for you. Right, so now it's number 17. That's Best Contractor Marketing Campaign. And the finalists are Jenna with Fabric, NMCN, now these were two very different campaigns. It gave judges a real headache. But to find out who won, let's go to Stephen Plimmer of Reba Journal.
And the winner is NMCN.
Judges thought this was an admirable effort to get children aware and interested in construction from a very early age. The collateral was well designed and very appropriate for the target group of primary school children. The objective to reach and engage children and paint construction in a positive light is well on track. Right, now hold on. The judges thought that the Jenna entry was really excellent too and decided to give it a high commendation. The judges thought that this was exceptionally creative, well-researched and fabulously cost-effective. Have you won an award yet? If you have, how are you celebrating? Tweet us a picture, #CMA20. Right, now we're moving on to number 19. That's Best Use of Content Marketing, another really popular category. The finalists are A. Proctor Group, Harrogate Steel with Engage Comms, Freefoam with MRE Marketing and MindMade, MSA with Clear B2B Marketing and PR, and the Stay at Home Club with Ridgemount PR. Right, well, once again, the judges struggled to pick between two, but they've chosen to give a high commendation here to Harrogate Steel. The judges thought this strongly research-based campaign was brilliantly focused and particularly liked its search optimisation. So now we're going over to Katie Perrin of Barber ABI to find out the winner.
And the winner is A Proctor Group.
Brilliant work from A Proctor. The judges thought this was a fantastic response to the pandemic, which drove amazing brand awareness with particularly impressive research and measurement. Right, so on to category number 7. That's Best Social Media Campaign. And the finalists are SAS International with Ridgemount PR and Built for Marketing. Milwaukee with Ridgemount PR. And Redrow. And now it's over to Neil Craven of Harris to tell us the winner.
And the winner is Milwaukee.
This was a very, very clever use of social media. It's a really complex campaign that targeted multiple territories where timing had to be perfect, and it was. Brilliantly and unapologetically complicated. Right then, where now? It's number 15. That's Best Stakeholder and Internal Communications. It's another new category for 2020. And the finalists are Lakes with MRA Marketing and CCF with One Agency. And we're going to find out the winner from Judge and former SimSig Chair Mike Lomax.
And the winner is CCF. Congratulations, well done.
The concept and execution of this conference campaign was innovative and engaging. The follow-up surveys showed a strong delivery and understanding of company messages. The conference delivered a real feel-good factor and gave a big boost to the delivery of the company objectives. And now, our final Agency of the Year video showcase from Ridgemount PR. How's that sweepstake going? How many of you got right so far? I've got them all. So now it's on to category number 18. That's Best Use of Research and Insights. And the finalists are BMBI with MRA Marketing, Jackson's Fencing with the Think Tank, to find out the winner, we're going over to our judge, Graham Anderson.
And the winner is BMBI.
This is an established research programme which has this year made a real step forward and cut through to being used at a senior level in government. It's really delivering on its objectives. Now then, what's the next number? It's 11. That's best use of advertising. The finalists are Lakes with MRA Marketing and Bradford Building Supplies with the Good Eggs. So, who has won? Let's go over to Rob Houghton of House Builder to find out.
And the winner is Bradford's Building Supplies.
And it's a hat-trick for Bradford's. This is a great piece of work, well worth the look for its well-executed mix of different media and finely targeted creative. Okay, we're on the home straight, just a few left now. The next one is number... It's 12, that's Best Branding and Positioning. And the finalists are... Allied Glazing Systems with Engage Comms. Jenna with Fabric. So now it's over to my Construction Marketing Awards colleague, Chris Ashworth, to present this award.
And the winner is Jenna.
Judges said this was an extremely professional rebrand. Extensive audience research ensured that this initiative was truly insight-led. The outcome is a modern, professional and visually impactful brand. Moving on, we have category number... It's 24, that's PR Agency of the Year. The finalists are... Refresh, Ridgemount PR, and Unhooked Communications. And to tell us the winner, we've got Jonathan Stock of Architecture Today.
And the winner is Ridgemount PR.
Judges loved the winning mentality and that Ridgemount flexed their methodology to fit each individual client's context. They have grown by delivering. Right, just 2 to go. First up is category number... It's 26. It's Agency of the Year, always hotly contested. And the finalists are... Fabric, Harris, and Ridgemount PR. And now it's over to Robin Cordy of MBS. Robin, tell us the winner.
And the winner is Ridgemount PR.
Well, that is an unprecedented double. Ridgemount have been on a journey to reinvent themselves, which was suddenly accelerated by the pandemic. But this move, born in crisis, has proved perfect, with big business wins making for a fantastic year. So, sadly, now we come to the final category of the evening. If you've been ticking off the random numbers, you'll know that this one is category number 27. That's Marketing Team of the Year. It's amazing how Galahad, the random number generator, has put this one last. Anyway, the finalists are... A. Proctor Group, Hairfully UK, NBS. Workplace Futures Group. Right, a final bit of suspense. Again, the judges struggle to pick one from two, and they want to give a high commendation to A Proctor Group. These guys take marketing really seriously. The whole company gets involved, which makes for great buy-in. They flipped their entire comm strategy to digital, a bold move with fantastic results. This is one great team. And now we're going to go over to our overall sponsor, Katie Perrin from Barber ABI, to find out who's won.
And the winner is NBS.
So, Team of the Year is NBS. It's been an amazing year for them. A team with, as the judges put it, soul, togetherness and real rapport. They've run a bundle of campaigns, a major product launch and over-delivered on all their targets. They've learned together, changed together and now won together. They're a real team. So that concludes our awards presentation. Thank you all for kind of attending. And on behalf of all of our judges, our sponsors and supporters, congratulations to all of our winners and highly commended tonight. And of course, to all of the finalists. Like I said at the beginning, just getting on the shortlist is a real achievement. Well done. The winner's book, usually handed out around about now at the dinner, will be made available as a PDF on our website from tomorrow. So take a look, find out what made these winners and highly commended so special, and get yourself some inspiration for next year. We hope you've enjoyed tonight, despite not being in the same room. But now, whatever Zoom you might be in, celebrate with your friends and your colleagues and enjoy the evening. The CMAs will be back in 2021. I'm already looking forward to it. I fervently hope that we'll be together for our deferred 20th anniversary mega party. And I hope very much that I'll see you there. Good night.